Guys, this week's weekly email is in a video form. All right, next week is going to be really exciting. I had a really cool idea and I couldn't find anybody to help me, so look out. Next week is going to be awesome. I have 7 things, but I'm going to hit them super fast. Okay, so I'm going to talk fast. Child dedications. You guys need to talk to your CPs, and what I need from you is for you to let me know when your parent meetings are going to be for your child dedications, and then when your actual child dedications will be. I need dates and times so that I can put that on the website and get registration up and rolling, okay? If you have any questions about that, let me know. There's a lot of new people on staff, so be sure and let me know if you have questions. Life Kids, we've used backstage passes in the past. They're kind of colorful things. They say backstage passes. We're going to throw those away. We don't use that language anymore. The whole cast member stuff is kind of gone, so throw those away. You still have parent passes for parents who want to come into Under the Sea for a minute while their child gets acclimated, and we still have guest passes in case a visitor from another church comes with a staff member and is touring around and goes into Toontown or the Loop, which is the only place where visitors from other churches and whatnot can go with a staff member. So throw away your backstage passes. We sent you NextGen banners. I hope that you love the logo. I know I do. I think it communicates exactly what we need it to communicate. I think it's wonderful and very simple. However, the banners are ugly. There's too much white space. I'm the one who proofed them and approved them. I just didn't realize that what I was looking at was all that white space was actually going to be on the banner. So anyway, we're going to send you something that's a little bit cuter. Use them if you want to, but just know a cuter one is coming. Loop revamp. Julie and Desiree Good are working on revamping the Loop. Everybody has an opinion about the Loop. It's just kind of dreary and it's not as effective as it should be. The walk-in experience isn't very good. It's dark in there. Our furnishings aren't great. You guys are all kind of doing different things, and we really haven't rolled out a global plan for that. So that's our bad. So Julie and Desiree are working on a plan for furnishings, tech equipment, pro presenter, gaming systems, all of those kinds of things we're considering. So if you get a call from Julie or Des, just know that they're tapping you to be a part of helping us shape what that looks like. So we want to have a global plan that rolls out to everyone. So don't purchase anything else for the Loop. Don't spend your money, because we're going to get a capital project that's going to hopefully take care of all that for us, okay? So hang on for that. If you do have thoughts or opinions about design or furnishings or anything, feel free, even if Julie hasn't called you, you shoot her an email and let her know. I have some great design ideas, or I know of some great furnishings that would look great in all of the loops or what have you. Be sure and let her know. Obviously we need your opinion. It's your space. We just want to handle it for you and do it in one big capital project, so that'll be nice. Bank and Good Newsstand. I'd really like to hear, this is second action step. First action step was child dedications. Second action step is I'd love to hear from you guys about how effective you think the Bank and the Good Newsstand are. Do you find that your kids are really responding to that they're really earning their points, they really like to go visit there, they're really bringing friends and getting their points for them? I notice a lot of times when I'm emceeing for some of you guys that kids will say, yeah, I brought my friend, and I'll say, did you go get your points? And they'll go, no. And that's cool. If they want to bring friends and they don't need to be incentivized, then let's evaluate why we do Bank and Good Newsstand. So if you have strong opinions that it just isn't working, I would rather use that space for something else, or absolutely not, I love the Bank and the Good Newsstand, it's highly effective. Or if you have ideas about how you're incentivizing outside of using the Bank and the Good Newsstand, let me know what those things are. All right, thanks guys. That's the second one. Don't forget, we're budgeting right now, so be sure and think about all the things that could happen in the fall, you guys. Your parent or family event. If you have a back-to-school family event where you rent inflatables and you bring everybody from Life Kids and Switch, however you want to shape it, some of you guys are going to do 4th to 6th grade parents, like a transitional group of parents to talk to them about what Loop and Switch look like for their students. Be sure and think about money that you may need for a parent or family event in the fall. Think about any leader events that you're doing. If you want to do an extraordinary sort of leader appreciation, include that in your volunteer appreciation. Be sure and think about your big Loop. Everyone should have a big Loop event in the fall. Think about if you want to have extra invites or t-shirts for Big Switch. That needs to go in the fall. Swerve, you're going to have a whole new batch of kids coming into the ministry in the fall, so you may want to have extra Swerve shirts on hand. So be thinking through those kinds of things that you need to budget. So that's just a tip for you. If you have any questions, call Julie. And then last, Marked by Love, great book by a friend of mine, Todd Lovelace. It's kind of an advertisement for Campus Life. That's a ministry that he works for. So don't worry about that part. We're not going to start doing campus life at Life Church. However, I think there's a lot of cool things that he does relationally that he talks about that we also do as it relates to leading kids to be fully devoted followers of Christ. And so I think it'll be fun for us to hear his stories of his students and then also share our stories. So I'm pretty fired up about that. It should take you about 1 hour to read that. All right, you guys have a great day. I look forward to seeing some of you guys tonight. Peace.